Buying tops is hard. You're looking for the right style, the most flattering neckline, the right color or pattern, and just when you think you found the perfect one, you put it on and it feels off. The buttons are pulling, or the fabric is stretching in strange places, or somehow it feels tight and loose at the same time. And your instinct usually is to blame the shirt. But today, I want you to think about it a little different because it might actually be your bra. Foundations matter, and they are the starting point of a smooth silhouette. So in a previous video, yes, that one right there, I talked about 5 foundational bra mistakes. Things like not getting fitted, and assuming sizing is consistent, and ignoring your breast shape, and not considering your shoulder width, and expecting comfort on day 1. And those, well, they're level 1 mistakes. But today, well, we're talking about mistakes that quietly ruin your silhouette, even if you technically bought the right size. Because your bra just isn't support, friends, it's architecture. And when the architecture is off, everything built on top of it suffers. So let's start our level 2 education so you can shop like a pro next time. Hey everybody, it's Kelly Snyder from Adore Your Wardrobe, and if this is your first episode, I just want to say welcome. I'm really glad you found us. For the last 10 years, I've run an online fashion education program called Adore Your Wardrobe that helps women demystify fashion by learning how to dress their unique body types using formulas based in math and science. In my program, we talk about cuts and proportions and fabrics and colors and accessories, all of those things that make outfits work without having to chase all the trends or lose yourself in the process. Okay, so these are the level 2 mistakes. These are the ones that really impact your silhouette, again, even if you are technically wearing the right size. And mistake number 1 is wearing a band that's too loose. Okay, so this is a common one that I see. When the band is too loose, your bust is going to drop, just even slightly. And when your bust drops, your waist disappears. Your torso looks shorter, your midsection looks thicker, your proportions soften. Why? Well, because the band is the backbone of a bra. It provides the most support. It's not the straps. So if it's riding up in the back or you can easily pull it far from your body, that band isn't anchoring anything. And without an anchor, there's no lift. And lift creates those vertical lines, and vertical lines create shape, and shape creates a silhouette. So this isn't about it being too tight, but it's about it being supportive. So your bra, well, it's the foundation. And if the foundation shifts, everything built on top of it, well, that's gonna shift too. Okay, mistake number 2 is not adjusting the straps. And this one is so simple, but almost no one does it. And you think about it, right? You try on the bra at the store, you adjust the straps to make it work, then you buy the bra, and then you never touch the straps again, right? But straps, well, they stretch and they loosen with washes and wear. And if they're too loose, well, your bust is going to drop. And if they're uneven, meaning like one's higher than the other, well, one breast can maybe sit higher or lower, or your neckline could look off, and you can get puckering in strange places. Straps are meant to fine-tune the fit. So every time you put your bra on, you need to make that little small adjustment so it restores the lift and balances the bust line and instantly improves your proportions. It's one of these less than 2-minute fixes that really changes the look of an entire outfit. All right, mistake number 3, and that's wearing the wrong bra for the style of the top. So this one's easy to do too, right? Because once you find a bra that you love, you want to wear it with everything. But your bra and your top have to cooperate. And if the shapes don't match, well, your silhouette is going to suffer. So for example, like a full coverage bra under a deep V-neck, it can create a visible center gore area, also known as having a whole lot of cleavage, and kind of some awkward fullness in the middle. Or a plunge bra under a high crew, either a top or a sweater or t-shirt. That bra can push tissue inward and create too much fullness in the middle and create kind of like a shelf effect. Or a heavy molded cup under a soft knit. It can look too rigid and can kind of overly project your breasts, kind of like the Madonna effect under the fabric. It isn't that the bra is bad, it's just that the pairing is. It's kind of like a structure mismatch. And a structure mismatch creates pulling and strange fullness and fabric tension that makes the top look wrong. So my simple rule, they need to go together. Soft with soft, structure with structure, and plunge with plunge. Because when they work together, the whole outfit smooths out. Mistake number 4, and that's wearing a bra that compresses instead of lifts. This mistake is one that is especially common as we get older. We start kind of prioritizing comfort above everything else. We want a wire-free bra or a minimizer, or it needs to be super soft, or we're wearing a sports bra all the time. And I find this especially true if you've never really had a well-fitting bra before. Like you've never had a comfortable bra, so you think they're all awful and soft is the only way to go. And listen, I understand comfort does matter, but compression isn't your friend because it spreads the bust wider. It lowers the bust line and it removes any projection. And visually, well, it widens the torso and it shortens the waist. It pushes everything out and down instead of up and forward. You want lift and separation. You want to be supported and forward. You don't want to be flattened and spread. It's also why you feel like your boobs are underneath your armpits, right? So when your bust sits where it is supposed to sit, your frame looks defined. And it actually makes you look like you lost 15 pounds, even though you haven't been to the gym in months. And the last mistake, that's ignoring how your bra affects your waistline. So we've kind of talked about this in bits and pieces, but this is really one that's like, this is the granddaddy level 2 knowledge. Because once you see it, you can't really unsee it. So follow with me a little bit here, right? So your bra determines where your bust sets. And where your bust sets determines whether you have a waist. If your bust line sits too low, there's no visual separation between the bust and midsection. And if you carry any weight through your middle, it just becomes one long horizontal block. And that is kind of what makes an outfit and you feel thick or boxy or heavier than you actually are or that the outfit actually is. Because when your bust is properly lifted, there's space. Space between your bust and the waist, space for your shape to show up. That vertical separation creates definition. So friends, this isn't about being perky. Like I get that at a certain age, they are no longer perky, but it is about placement. A properly supported bust line should sit roughly halfway between your shoulder and your elbow. Here, let me show you. Literally, put your arms out, look for that section right here where your elbow is, and go to your shoulder and put your arm down, and that's where your bust should be, like center of your bust right there. If it's significantly lower than that, well, it's hurting your silhouette. If it's significantly lower than that area, your silhouette is going to shift downward and your waist never really gets a chance to exist, no matter how great the jeans or the blazer or the shoes are. So if you're feeling a little thicker lately, it may not be your body. It may just be your foundations. It's wild to me that something almost no one sees can have such a huge impact on your silhouette. So if today made you realize you might have some foundation issues, I would tell you to start there. Before you buy another top, before you blame your jeans, before you decide nothing looks good on you anymore, go fix the architecture. And then start rebuilding the outfit. And if you haven't watched my first bra mistakes video, it's right there. I'm gonna link it above, but it's also gonna be linked below in the description because that is really the starting point. And then after you figure out your bra, I would encourage you to take it a step further, and I'd love for you to learn your body type. And I can do that for you by clicking the link below in the description, entering 3 measurements into our proprietary body type calculator. You're gonna learn your body type and the best way to dress it, and the best part, it's incredibly and perfectly free. Friends, fashion is not about buying more stuff. It's about buying the right stuff. And the right stuff is out there for you because we all deserve a wardrobe we adore. full of pieces that fit, flatter, and make us feel amazing every time we wear them. So if this video helped you think about foundations, maybe gave you some encouragement to go get a new bra, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more fashion tips. All right, that's it, everybody. Take care, God bless. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.